everyone, Joy here. In this week's Minimalist home tour, I haven't made much changes around my apartment because, to be honest, my apartment hasn't really been my priority, especially this last week or so, because spring is here, new semester has started, and I've been quite busy and overwhelmed. And again, this is a good time for me to reiterate something that I mentioned before. Minimalism isn't really a philosophy that I'm willing to die for or anything like that. It's just a useful tool to enhance each one of our lives. So for me, I try not to stress myself too much when I'm not being perfect, because at the end of the day, again, nobody is perfect. So without further ado, let's start this week's Minimalist home tour. Hello everyone, it's time for this week's Minimalist home tour. First of all, I would like to say thank you for watching my channel, because you guys have been my motivation to clean this time. There was a lot of laundry that I needed to do. So without further ado, let's get started. This is my bedroom right here. You can see I've got this floor bed. You can remove the mattress cover and wash them. I got one blanket and two pillows. You might say, how can you survive with just one blanket? That's not good enough, blah blah blah. But the thing is, this is Korea, so we have floor heating, so usually that's warm enough for winter, and since that blanket is super thin, that's good enough for summer as well. So and over here, this is my desk slash table, so if I'm to eat something or work on something, it functions as multiple purposes. And over here you can see my fridge, and behind the fridge is my closet situation. And as you can see over here, these are the clothes that I'm going to wear tomorrow. I have stopped sort of separating them, because usually I would hang the clothes that need to be hung and keep the slightly dirty laundry, as in like I've worn these clothes once or twice, away from them. But I realized it doesn't really make a huge difference, so just put them in a corner for some more peaceful aesthetic, so to speak. And over here, my subscribers already know this, but off-season clothes are under in this suitcase, and I've got my folded laundry right there. And you can see there's a lot of laundry because I've actually folded away all my clean laundry, so I don't have anything hanging behind here. You'll see that I usually have a bag hanging here. You can watch last week's video to see what's going on, but in short, the bag is actually in the kitchen because I need to use both bags, and I'll just elaborate on that later. And before we move into the bathroom, let's just go ahead and go over here. You can see there's still mold on that wall, and then there's a book of mine that I'm trying to read, but I've been so busy this week that I haven't really gotten to it. There's some food trash that I've frozen clearly that needs to be thrown out. And down here is a bunch of groceries that I still haven't cooked yet. So, you know, as I said, had a very busy week, and this week we will actually start in the bathroom. I've got somewhat recently a foot mattress for me to dry my feet on. I used to use just a regular towel, but I sort of stopped doing that because the towel would actually sort of not retain the shape. So it was looking like I have a random towel on the floor that's not folded, and I just got a little bit tired of the aesthetic, so that's what happened. And we'll go in our bathroom. You can see there's shampoo, conditioner on the floor, and makeup cleanser on top of my toilet because I'm really trying to take care of my skin. And back here you can see two mold killers. One of them's a spray type and the other's a water type. And there's a big scrubber for floors and toilet, and a smaller scrubber for surface scrubbing needs and things like that. And you can see my razor there. My shower hangs there, but you know, the shower head's broken and clearly I haven't fixed it yet. Again, it's not that important or that urgent because I don't really have problems showering as long as I angle that thing right, you know, whatever. And over here, you know, toilet paper, and then I got these gloves that I often use if I'm cleaning, washing dishes, or even just, you know, washing the colorant off my hair every time I color my roots, because my hands are super sensitive, and you can see they're actually breaking out quite a lot right now because I've had a bit of a busy last couple days. I don't know what's going on, but I've been very busy at work, which is good. But yeah, so my hands are not doing well at all, because even a little bit of water or chemical like shampoo and you know, perm products and things like that can mess up my finger very quickly. So that's what happened. Here's a body lotion. Here's a skin emulsion. I usually put this watery type emulsion on immediately after showering because I have eczema, which means I have chronically dry skin, so I have to immediately hydrate. So that's what's going on. And I've got this deodorant and my toothbrush, and then this face cream. Again, I'm trying to take care of my skin, so the order that I'll go is use this on my neck and face, and sometimes even my hands as well. And then I'll put on this cream on my face and neck, and I'll use the body lotion on my body. Again, I've got a hairspray here. I had to take it somewhere and I forgot to take it back to work, so it's staying there. Again, it's not a perfect home. And up here you can see my Vaseline, which I use on some of my dry skin, so that'll be kind of like the last step. Sometimes I use them on my lips if they're looking chapped. They should be in the kitchen, but they're over here. I'm trying to remember why. Well, I think I was cutting up some nose strips, so that's why. There's an extra toothbrush over there, and a toothpaste, and my comb. Some of these will move around depending on which product I used recently. And that, y'all, is my small, but everything I need in the bathroom. And we'll move into the kitchen. Real quick, briefly, as I always mention, I would usually hang my coat and my backpack. This is something that I wear every day, so I just keep them hanging on the doorknob, so that functions as some kind of furniture. And here is my small separate kitchen. As you can see, it's pretty clean. There are my 3 shoes down here. I mentioned this last week, but my boots that I wore all winter, the heel broke on my left boot, so I threw that away, and I got these shoes, and these are amazing, guys, because they I don't have to tie them, and it takes me like 1 second to put them on, and best decision ever. I think I'm going to continue trying to wear shoes like this where I don't have to tie anything. Only downside is that I can't really run in these like I would in a regular sneaker or something like that, so I still haven't gotten rid of my boxing shoes. So I'm really hoping that I can get back into that. And then there's my sandals for wherever I need to go to a grocery store or something nearby. But the thing is, I haven't even worn the sandals yet because these shoes are so easy to put on. So I guess those sandals would just be for summer from now on. That's a lot of explaining. And over here, we will move into the tabletop. You can see it's not completely organized, but fairly clean over here. Got my Brita, and we'll move down here for now. Oh, the sink needs to be clean. But again, I'm keeping my trash in here. Well, in here. So I don't have to look at the trash bag, and there's laundry detergent. There's some clean trash bags sitting underneath there. I've got these 2 little bags. This should be hanging behind the bathroom door actually, but I had to keep these 2 because what happened was I left these. I thought I lost my work towel, some of my work towels, and client gowns and things like that, because I had them in here, like the dirty ones, and I left them somewhere. I couldn't find them, and I figured later I found out I left these at the gym, so I had to carry this today to work. But yeah, so now I have these 2, so I'm very happy. I'm so glad I don't have to buy any more of the new towels for work, so really glad I found those. Again, like even with such little stuff in my personal life, I have quite a bit of other things that keep my life quite occupied and busy, and I guess you could say rich in experience, that sometimes it's really hard for me to keep track of everything that I have, even though I have so little. And to be honest, to be frank with y'all, I feel like I have way too much stuff right now, so maybe a decluttering should be coming sometime soon. But then again, I don't even have time to focus on decluttering because right now my focus is getting started with the new semester and things like that. So anyways, there's my yoga mat down there. That might get decluttered pretty soon, considering that I almost never use it, and most of the stretching I do is actually at my gym. Now, that being said, let's move up here into this little storage area. My subscribers know this. Of course, I mention this all the time, but in my kitchen storage, I don't only store kitchen items. Like, these are kitchen items right here, right? Like a frying pan and a bowl and things like that. But usually I also store whatever miscellaneous items I have. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but then again, just because I'm not perfect, like I'm not organized or whatever, I am still allowing myself to have a peaceful home by just putting them in there. And again, I'm utilizing any little storage space that I have in my small studio apartment, so everything can be stored in there. It doesn't just have to be kitchen items, because who said that's the only rule, you know? And here's some seaweeds that I usually eat as a snack, and as all of us pretty much know, there's nothing in here pretty much. And that, y'all, is my minimalist home tour for this week. I hope you liked this week's tour, and let's just go to the outro. So that was my minimalist home tour. I hope you all liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time with more home tour. Bye!